In our everyday lives, we tend to identify ourselves with our thoughts, beliefs, and physical bodies. We perceive ourselves as separate individuals with unique personalities. However, from a spiritual and mystical standpoint, this understanding is limited and incomplete. Spiritual traditions and mystics from around the world emphasize the illusion of separation. They suggest that our individual identities are not isolated entities, but interconnected with the entire fabric of existence. In Hinduism, the concept of Advaita Vedanta highlights the oneness of all beings, stating that our true nature is undivided and interconnected. Similarly, in Buddhism, the idea of interdependence reminds us that we are part of an intricate web of existence. Mystics often guide us towards looking beyond the mind to discover our true nature. In many spiritual traditions, meditation is a common practice to transcend the limited perceptions of the mind. By quieting the incessant chatter of our thoughts, we can experience a deeper sense of presence and connection. The Sufi poet Rumi beautifully expressed this when he said, "Silence is the language of God, all else is poor translation." Spiritual masters often point us towards the notion of a witnessing consciousness. They encourage us to observe our thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations without identifying with them. This witnessing presence, sometimes referred to as the observer or witness, remains unchanged amidst the ever-changing content of our experiences. This concept is present in various spiritual traditions, including Advaita Vedanta, Buddhism, and Sufism. Ego, often considered the false sense of self, is another aspect explored in spiritual teachings. The ego creates a narrative that separates us from others and perpetuates a sense of individuality. However, mystics suggest that behind the ego lies a deeper essence, a divine spark that unites us all. In Christianity, Jesus taught that one must deny the self, while in Buddhism, the dissolution of the ego is essential to attain enlightenment. One of the central themes across mystical traditions is the concept of UnityConsciousness. It is the realization that we are not isolated entities, but interconnected aspects of a greater whole. This understanding is beautifully portrayed in the teachings of the ancient mystic and philosopher, Plotinus, who spoke of the one that transcends all duality and separation. Similarly, the concept of Tawhid in Islam emphasizes the oneness of God and the unity of creation. Mystical teachings often emphasize that our true essence lies beyond the physical form. While our bodies may change and decay, the essence or spirit within us remains eternal. This idea is found in various spiritual traditions, such as the concept of the Atman in Hinduism and the Buddha nature in Buddhism. Spiritual wisdom suggests that our true nature transcends the boundaries of time and space. Mystics speak of a timeless and boundless reality within us that is not confined to the limitations of the physical world. This notion is echoed in the mystical traditions of Sufism, where concepts like annihilation in God and union with the divine describe the dissolution of individual identity into a timeless and infinite existence. Some spiritual traditions, such as Hinduism and Buddhism, embrace the concepts of reincarnation and karma. According to these beliefs, our true nature extends beyond the current lifetime, and our actions in the past influence our present and future experiences. This perspective challenges the notion that our identity is limited to a single lifetime. Mystical teachings often stress the presence of a divine essence within every being. They suggest that our true nature is inherently divine, and that recognizing this divinity within ourselves allows us to recognize it in others as well. This concept can be found in mystical traditions such as Sufism, where the idea of who represents the divine essence permeating all of creation. Many spiritual traditions speak of the ultimate goal of human existence as the union with the divine. This union is seen as the realization of our true nature and the merging of our individual consciousness with the cosmic consciousness or the divine. Various mystics, such as Meister Eckhart in Christianity or the concept of Fana in Sufism, describe this union as the culmination of the spiritual journey. Dear seeker of truth, remember that your true essence transcends the limitations of the physical realm. You are not confined to your thoughts or the boundaries of your earthly vessel. You are a radiant soul, intimately intertwined with the sacred mysteries of the universe.